piled high, day upon day, week upon week, year upon year. Then one day in the future, covered over and left to rot in the ground. Unwanted presents, hobbies we don't do anymore, purchases we didn't know what we were thinking when we made them. The amount of stuff we accumulate is as much a curse as it is a blessing, with space becoming more of a premium for storing items we no longer need or want. But there are companies trying to combat the buy and throw away culture we now seem to be locked in. Tayside Reusers is a different type of recycling operation, which resells items at hugely discounted prices to revert these goods from filling up landfill. Based on Dundee's Tayside Reusers accepts nearly anything, from CDs to washing machines via furniture and bikes. When I met chair of the organisation, Shona Baird, she explained more about the Tayside mission. How does Tayside Reusers help reduce waste going to landfill?
We're enabling people to bring in goods that they would normally throw away. There's so much valuable goods which would end up in landfill or in incineration. We've given people in the local area the opportunity to bring in goods to make them feel better that what they are discarding is actually going to have a second life. But it also enables us to demonstrate that goods are not just finished once one person has had their use of them, that they can carry on for much longer.
While we might interchange these words thinking they describe roughly the same process, it's important to make the distinction between recycle, reuse and restore. Trustee and head of media at TR, Dr. Matthew Davis, explained to me the difference between the often confused terms.
If an item is brought in some note, we can clean it, repair it, or do anything with it to sell it, we will. That is reuse. Recycling is, if we can't, it's got to go somewhere, and our preference is to recycle it. So it'll go to Viridor, I think, take our cookers and washers and things of that note, but it'll get scrapped and the metal will be pulled off and used in different things. Upcycling is essentially just a different form of reuse. Upcycling is taking something that could be reused and making it better somehow. At a very simple level, that's taking a chair and painting it. So I'd say they're very closely interlinked, but one is a new product that you get out of the end.
The figures are quite staggering when we look into this. TR restored over 300,000 tonnes of waste last year, while according to Aberdeenshire Council, 94% of waste which heads to landfill sites in North East Scotland could be diverted to recycling or composting. It's a startling figure, which sits prominently next to the depressingly large numbers which show the amount of waste we are still throwing away. The Scottish Environment Protection Agency estimates 3.6 million tonnes of waste went to landfill across Scotland in 2018. To give some perspective on that figure, that's the equivalent of throwing 146 Statue of Liberties to landfill, or 360 Eiffel Towers, every year. And the cost? Well, regionally, Aberdeenshire Council say they can spend up to £10 million of taxpayers' money disposing of items to landfill annually. There are charities in Aberdeen trying to take the pressure off landfill sites the same as Tayside Reusers. Somebody Cares megastore in Hazelhead Park, a number of home comfort stores around the city, and there's Instant Neighbour on Kitty Brewster Roundabout. These stores welcome donations of unwanted goods and have a multitude of household items they sell at discounted prices. To find out more about Tayside Reusers and charities in Aberdeen working to reuse and resell items that can be used again, visit harryjamshidreporter.com.